Look how cute our PTP is. And they painted all those. Hi! It's the first day of school and I'm super nervous. School starts in 6 minutes. And in my last little bit of stuff, I put out my bell work. I need to cut off my name tag and put on everybody's desk. And then I need to go to the playground and start greeting the kids. So, this is it. School started. So, it's, sorry, it's special time. So it's about 9:20. Then I need to go pick them up by 10 o'clock. And, today's been really good so far. I'm almost emotional. Like, it's been a really good start, and I'm super excited about this group of kids. It's a big class, so that's something to get over, and yeah. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm like so emotional about it, but I already love my kids, you know? Like it's only been an hour and a half and I'm ready. It's been 2 hours and I'm already so happy that I have this class and so grateful for the kids that I have in my class, and I cannot wait to see what kind of stuff we can do this school year. So there's specials, there's a couple of things I need to get ready for my aide and to set up for math time, but I'm happy. I love it. It's a good year so far. I'm dead tired. I am so sleepy and exhausted, and I don't want to move my feet. My feet hurt so bad from wearing flats all day. But I'm excited. This is a really good group of kids. And maybe it's because I've always been grouped with the lower kids that I've just gotten used to them not knowing how to do basic things. But we did a mini math lesson, and they were like coming up with strategies and ways of solving it that like I didn't even think about, and it's crazy. I'm so excited for this group of kids and be able to see what they've come up with. I'm really excited about this right here because I found a definition that says magic is the power to influence the course of an event. And I told that to the kids, and then I said, okay, now how are you going to use magic in your class? How are you going to use magic in your learning? And they all like came up with ways that they can use magic, and I thought that was so fun and so cool, and I absolutely love it. So I think I'm going to put up a sign that has the quote, a power to influence the course of an event, and then just put ways kids can have magic in their day. So day 1 is complete. I'm just waiting for Brian to get off work. He doesn't get off until 3:45. So I have about another half hour before he gets off work. So I have a couple things I'm going to do, and then just going to clean up and get ready for tomorrow. Alright, so I have the Velcro strips up here, plus one on the back of all my name cards. So I can just stick the names on here. And then when I have my monthly prefix, they just come off there and then stick right there under my prefix. For the win. Your product is 27. Yeah! So this is how I sorted my kids, or at least I let them know. I made one of these for each of the houses. So I have Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Slytherin, and then my Ravenclaws I actually already gave out. But all you need to do is you just slip this through here. Just like that. And then this is what I gave all the kids. So I got these pencils from Target. So this is Be Fearless. Orange ones, which I didn't use, so be awesome. And then my green and yellow are just decoration. I don't know what my blue one says. Hold on, let me see if I have a Ravenclaw around here. This is the Ravenclaw sign. Let's see if I have a Ravenclaw pencil. Here. And it just says be kind. So those are the pencils that I made. But this is my house system with all the names. And as you can see, we've already started earning points. Now I'm gonna pick one student from each house to be my prefect. And day 2, and my easel broke already. That leg keeps falling down on me. I don't know how to fix it. Also, I've never had rugs in my class. How do you get it from not constantly moving around? This is driving me insane. Hello. So it is I got a hair on my paper. It is the first week of school. It is day 3. A little bit of a mental case. I carpool with Brian, but there it is. I carpool with Brian, but because he is a middle school teacher now, and it just fell. He is a middle school teacher now. He doesn't start until 8:30. So normally, last year we got here at 6:30 with school starting at 7:30. Now that he teaches at 8:30, we have decided that we'll get here at 7 so that I'm a little bit early. He's more early, but we leave here at 4, so I have after school to do any planning. And that's not vibing well with me. I like coming here early in the morning and getting stuff done. So, yeah, it's something I'm dealing with, trying to figure out the best way of handling it. But I feel like, school starts in 10 minutes, and I just got here and I got stuff to do, which is why I'm wasting time making this. But it's gonna be okay. By the way, totally forgot to take this picture on the first day of school. I don't think anybody's gonna notice that I'm wearing a different outfit, but who knows?
Could be made like that, in a circular way. And is it possible to put them lay over each other like that? And make a circle standing up like a small statue out of no glue or anything. No nothing, just stuck up the fingers.
It's curving!
And I'm holding it. I'm trying.
Hold on. One more on this side.
It's creaking on that side.
I literally just came back from lunch, dropping the kids off at lunch, and I just tossed my shoes. Oh, my feet cannot handle this. I need to train them more. Oh, get out of here. So this is one of the things that I got from IKEA in the Belgian Springs. So I need to go get my kids from lunch. But it is, that was a fail. I guess, it's just basketball. Normally I call it trash ball because it goes in the trash can, but I guess it's just basketball. So the kids can either stand here for 1 point or up against the projector for 3 points. Hi. So today is Thursday, August 8th, and right now my kids are in specials for about another 3 minutes. So just trying to sit in and catch you guys up. Made my first anchor chart with my class. So that's what this is here. We have our math lesson coming up right after specials. I got, let me show you what we're doing. Okay, so the standard is NBT A1 for math. So the standard is NBT A1 for math, which is being able to recognize that essentially place values go up and go down by a value of 10. So when you're going up a place value, you're multiplying by 10. When you're going this way, a place value, you're dividing by 10. So I had a couple kids that was a little bit hard for. So I made this from last year, and I found it like spur of the moment, pulled it out, and all you do is you write a post-it note of a number and put it in its place value and tell the kids, okay, you're multiplying by 10, move the post-it note, and they actually move it over and they go, oh, okay, so it's 70. You know, and when you say, well, yeah, 7 times 10 is 70, and they go, well, yeah, but as soon as you throw in tenths and thousandths into the mix, then they get a little unsure of themselves. So this worked really well, and I'm super happy. I wanted to quickly write out, start writing my writing anchor chart and then fill it in with the class, but I think I'm just gonna wait on that until lunchtime because now I only have like a minute left. But it's been good. Today we had a principal's expectation assembly, and so that ate up like a good chunk of my time. And then the kids came back and they had to take a reading level assessment on Moby Max, and so that also took up some time. And so now we're just, our computers are at specials. I'm gonna go pick them up right now, and then we're gonna do our math lesson. This is what I was talking about, by the way. So if you put a 7 here, okay, instead of the 1, write a 7, it's 7 tenths. If I'm gonna divide that by 10, I know it's going one place value this way, it's now 700ths. If I'm gonna multiply that by 100, I'm gonna move it 2 place values, it's now 7. All right, so it is the end of day 4 of school. My back is killing me for some reason. I do not know. But it feels good to have this class. Maybe I'm still in my honeymoon phase, but I feel like this class does well together. I feel like they have quirks that work well. I have kids who are at or above grade level, which is crazy because I've never had that happen before. So I was always feeling disheartened to teach because I know I'm supposed to be teaching a 5th grade standard, but if my kids don't know a 2nd or 3rd grade standard, how can they figure out a 5th grade standard? So I was always struggling with that. But now I have a class that if I teach a lesson, they understand it by the end of the lesson, which is crazy to me. So I know it's only the first week, and those lessons tend to be easier the first week. Sorry, I'll show you. I got confused for a second. Hold on. I looked over at my stools and I thought they were already bent, but that's not the case. It's just that one that looks like it's bent is just from the other stool. There we go. See, now it's fine. Also, this is the first year that I've had brugs, and I need some help because I don't know how to make them not curl up. As you can see, the kids that sit here always push back and push up the rugs. So every time I see it, I come and I stomp it closed. But then it's curled now. And then up front, this always happens. I don't know how this always happens, but it's the same thing, is that this gets flipped up. Room is a little messy today, but it's okay. My desks are starting to get a little wonky, where a kid moves them and then everyone tries to adjust the tables and it gets all... Good morning. Today is Friday, August 9th. This is the end of my first week back, and I am so exhausted. I went to bed same time I normally do, like about 10:30. I went to bed last night and I immediately knocked out, and I woke up this morning just so drained. So I cannot wait for Saturday so I can sleep in. But let's talk about today. So today is Friday, and Friday means we're going to be taking our first spelling test. It means we are going to be taking our first math formative. Means I'm going to be telling them our last spelling style that we're going to do for our rotations. And if we look at our rotation board over here, that means I've taught reading and spelling, so we're going to be moving on to fluency. My goal is to finish conferencing with all the kids today, and so I might just have to just pull them during their math test, but I have a lot of kids to go through. My goal was to go through 6 on Wednesday, 12 on Thursday, and then do 12 today, but with assemblies and all that stuff, things got pushed around and I didn't get through my 12 yesterday. I think I maybe got like 5, 6 yesterday, so I still have a lot to make up, and I want to make it up all by today so I have the weekend to go through and start putting them into groups, because that's what I need to do, is I need to start putting them into groups. So that's that. I'm so tired. Ugh. I'm just kind of like not wanting to do anything yet. So this is our class constitution. Every year I do this. I have the kids create classroom rules, and then I kind of generalize them. So they have like, don't be on your phone. Okay, well, I reworded that to pay attention. So they came up with these rules. So it says, we, the students of SIS and Ms. Pomeroy's class, promise to follow the rules we created, pay attention, be respectful of peers' learning, be mindful of my own learning, follow all school rules. And now they are going to sign that. So I signed it. They are all going to sign it. And then this is just going to be our classroom rules for the year.